Welcome back to another episode of In the End. There's always a Disney guide. So today, in today's episode, we are going to be talking about obviously, um, What If episode 6. You guys know it's a review episode. But before we get into today's review episode, make sure you go to disneyguide.tk, subscribe to my blog, get you some merch if you haven't already, get you some season 1 merch. If you haven't already. Let me pull up this review so we can get to discussing about what happened on What If. We need to talk about this. Um, let's see. What if? Oh boy, this looks deep. Okay, What If episode 6 recap. Killmonger shatters alternate MCU in its early days. The Marvel Cinematic Universe show twists the events of Iron Man, erases a hero from existence. After I tripped to a bleak zombie-filled reality last week, episode 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe animated series What If landed on Disney Plus Wednesday. The installment brings us back to the events of Iron Man and sees a seemingly altruistic Killmonger, is played by Michael B. Jordan, a bitter Wakandan outcast who's determined to take his country's throne by force, interfering in one of Tony Stark's formative moments. The omniscient Watcher, which is played by Jeffrey Wright, who observes the multiverse's many realities, asks what if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark. Iron Man erased. The reality branches off from the mainline MCU early in the first Iron Man. Man, the first Iron Man movie that brought back a lot of memories. Those childhood memories. Kind of makes me emotional. But after Killmonger uncovers Obadiah Stane's plot to assassinate Tony with the Ten Rings terrorist group, Killmonger, who's still serving as a U.S. Navy SEAL at this point in the timeline, saves Tony from the Stark Industries bomb that would have embedded shrapnel near his heart and slays the Ten Rings goon who had captured him. This cuts off Tony's journey to becoming Iron Man, and he remains a total jerk as opposed to the slightly less of a jerk he became during the main MCU timeline, and kicks off a bromance between him and Killmonger. The Wakandan outcast becomes Stark Industries news chief security officer, much to Happy Hogan's chagrin, and he immediately outstained for his role trying to get rid of Tony, earning him a super fast promotion to Chief Operating Officer. Well played, Killmonger. Project Liberator. Conveniently, Killmonger developed an anime-inspired plans for an automated combat drone for his doctoral thesis. He suggests they used vibranium as a power source, and Tony decides to enlist Cole, which is James Rhodes, to get I forgot his title name, but it's James Rhodes, to get more from arm dealer and professional dirtbag. This results in an awesome appearance from Black Panther, who takes out Clark's goons. However, it was all part of Killmonger's plan. He murders his cousin T'Challa and Rhodey, putting Stark Industries at odds with Wakanda. The betrayals continue. Tony realizes Killmonger was responsible for Rhodey's and T'Challa's deaths, but his attempt to stop the Wakandan outcast with a Liberator drone fails, and Tony is slain as well. This escalates the conflict with Wakanda, so the U.S. military takes over Stark Industries and sends an army of Liberators to the reclusive African nation. Once there, Killmonger betrays and murders Claw, then uses the arms dealer's body to earn the Wakandans' trust. He did the same in Black Panther, but T'Challa was alive in their reality and successfully fought back against his cousin's coup. In this universe, T'Challa is still king and undoubtedly feeling guilty about killing his brother N'Jabu in Oakland when his nephew was a kid. T'Challa accepts Killmonger without reservation and further ingratiates himself by stopping the Americans' liberator forces. Shuri is the only one with doubts about Killmonger. Seizing the Panther's powers. With T'Challa gone, T'Chaka allows Killmonger to become the new Black Panther. He encounters his cousin in the ancestral plane, and T'Challa warns him that his stolen power will be his downfall. The slain hero is almost certainly right, since Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is determined to wipe out Wakanda. Shuri comes to Pepper Potts with proof that Killmonger murdered Tony and T'Challa. Poor Rhodey doesn't get a mention. And the pair set out to reveal his deeds to the world. Wow. I can't believe Tony Stark actually dies and I forgot about that. If you guys know what the name of that metal thing that is in his chest, I forgot what it's called. But if you guys know what it is, please tell me. Just put it in like on my website, at the bottom of my website, and send me a message and tell me what it is. Give me your name and your email so I can, tell you thank you. Because I have no idea. Like, I have none at all. But please do. Somebody tell me what that thing is in his chest. I know it helps. It helps work. It helps with his iron suits. I know that it's a part of what makes his iron suits come to him. But I forgot what else it does. But thank you for listening in to today's episode. Make sure you follow and subscribe on both Google and Spotify. Make sure you get you some merch at DisneyGodProd.com, or just go to Disney God Productions on Google. Disney God Productions on Google, and select which item you want, and then just click order, and it'll take you right there. It'll be easier that way if you just do it through Google. But thank you for listening in, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Bye-bye, guys.